What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be talking about what in the heck are these things?
What the hell is even that?
But first, we're going to be having a little channel update, because I know some things might be unclear about what's going on.
It's in the channel. So yeah, and then also I got some new stuff, and my room is completely redone, so let's get into it.
Also, for all of my absolute nerds in the
Reenacting field, if you don't want to hear this absolute
yap session of a video,
and you'd only want to hear about the Chieu Hoi bag, please just skip to the 5-minute mark, around the 5-minute mark, because this video is going to change the length of it. But yeah, this video is an ultra yap session compared to my other one, so if you want to hear just about the Chieu Hoi bag, just skip to that and skip all the yapping about the channel and stuff, and yeah, just get with the information you wanted out of the video. So yeah, let's get back into it. Alright guys, so I think the first thing we can talk about is that some people have been being like, oh, I thought this was going to be a World War II channel, like my bio is, my picture above is World War II, and my profile picture is World War II, and my first video was World War II, and that is the plan still, and that is, but we're doing both, so we're doing Vietnam and World War II, but right now I've just been really into Vietnam, and I gotten a lot of new Vietnam stuff. Like as you can see here, this brand new Vietnam jungle fatigue top. This entire room is redone, so there's a whole setup in here, all Vietnam stuff. And be looking out for a channel collection tour, because that is what I'm planning on making soon. So this is more stuff. On this side we got the M16, Arvin jacket, radio, switchboard, mint condition, everything works in it, headset and everything hooked up, cameraman helmet, a bunch of actual vintage style Gatorade, they're the throwback edition, some more stuff, some original pictures with a picture of me in it. Sadly there's a huge Farb camera there that we're not even using because I'm using my phone right now for this video. And then the later topic of this video, all these Chieu Hoi bags with the Christmas lights for vibes too. But yeah, it's super messy, but my brother likes to do this too, so on his side we're doing World War II, and there will be a video on that. It's kept it pretty good, but that's the setup for World War II. So there's a bunch of small cool stuff right here, some more stuff, netting, a bunch of stuff, but I haven't taken as much time to thoroughly do a setup like I have with my Vietnam side. So look out for a collection tour, collection, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so that's the two main things I want to talk about the channel. Also, I wanted you guys to look out for a brand new short film. Yes, it's going to be Vietnam, but I think a lot of my audience is looking for Vietnam content because I've been making mostly Vietnam content by now. So, yeah, a new short film. It's going to be way bigger than that one shot on wide iPhone for like Instagram. It was like 5 minutes long. Yeah, I've written out a script for it and stuff. This is way more formal than the other one. The other one was kind of just like, oh, I thought it up in my head and we went and did it the same day. So yeah, be tuned for that. We're still having trouble looking for a location because of California. And also trying to get more actors that are of our friends that were down to do it. And when everybody is available to do it. So stay tuned for that. And so yeah, let's just hop into the whole what the heck are these, how to use them. And yeah, they're a cool Vietnam item. So let's get into it. These are Chieu Hoi bags. Okay. By the way,
if I'm looking down, it's
because I have notes.
I'm not a genius,
so I do need to write some things down.
Because I'm also just learned about the details of these because I ordered a bazillion of them for movies and other stuff. But I'm just going to show you kind of what I use them for and how we were really used. So The Chieu Hoi waterproof bags were a clear waterproof plastic bag that contained like safe conduct pass, which is these. A leaflet written to the Vietnamese encouraging enemy soldiers to surrender. So that's essentially what they were. That's the message that's there. Yeah. The waterproof allowed them to survive the wet, humid, and muddy conditions of Vietnam, especially during the monsoon season. Sorry. Troops mostly carried these to keep their magazines dry, because this holds. I didn't bring my 20-round magazine here, but these would fit. You could see they would fit a 20-round magazine inside of them. Essentially, you would put your magazines in here to keep them waterproof, or also bullets on a stripper clip. You could fit them in there. Loose rounds if you want to, or other stuff too. I usually use them for other stuff than ammo.
Because I don't have a real
Firing M16 in California.
They usually carried these in their rucksacks, butt pack, whatever. They would sometimes be tied to gear, worn visibly on a pack or helmet. I've seen it in a few photos. How to use these, I guess we can go into it now, is you would put your 20-round magazine here, your loose bullets through here. You can tell they're brand new. They're literally peeling apart the plastic. These are reproductions, I believe. And you'd put your magazine inside the bag, roll it over, bite the tails, and then it's sealed. Let me show you another example. I guess I have these in here. This is personal items I've wrapped up in a Chieu Hoi bag I got a while ago. I think these are original ones. So you can see that this is a metal tab. It's been flipped over. Lead tab. Like that. All the stuff is inside of it. And then it says here, grasp permanently to tear off. I wouldn't tear it off on this one because this is just like personal items. I just rewrap it. But let's say you're in a firefight and you have your bullets in here. You only cover it once. And then you pull the tabs. And then right here, it's kind of self-explanatory. It says grasp corner firmly and pull. And snap. So essentially, when you're in combat, you can either bite it off, pull it off, but you'd rip this tab right here where the plastic has been compromised slightly. And then you would be able to pull your magazine out. And this little message here is supposed to be thrown on the ground, essentially, so that your enemies can find it later. So soldiers would throw these bags into enemy bunkers, trails, or village areas when moving through hostile territory. Because they were waterproof, they could be left in rivers, rice paddies, muddy trails where VC/NVA could encounter them. So, yeah. They were used as some U.S. units encourage them. They're used during engagements or ambushes. So, like, instead of having to have your book out where you could see, well, how do you say this in Vietnam, or Vietnamese, sorry. You could just hand these out to the people and tell them to read that crap, you know? So that was often a tactic with some units. Since the pass was inside a transparent plastic bag, it could be seen clearly from a distance, even in the rain. In situations where civilians or suspected enemy combatants were approached, the troops would toss these out to signal them to surrender before a firefight would happen, but without having to compromise their like body to potential gunfire. These weren't really dropped from aircraft, these ones, but there's a paper version that was dropped from aircraft. I haven't gotten any of those yet, but you can buy reproductions of those too on Amazon, or not on Amazon, on eBay. But yeah, they were essentially, you could use them for a lot of things. Like I have them just to hand out to guys in the unit and to keep all kinds of waterproof stuff dry. As you guys may know, I do a specialist impression, so a radio guy, and normally you have a huge plastic bag over your handset if it's gonna rain. But I have actually used these before just to put over the handset as well, because you can kind of slide them on there and they pretty much fit. I kind of have a rough example of it here with one of my original field phones. So here's a field phone. These all work, by the way, I believe. But then it doesn't cover the bottom, sadly, but if you keep it in a uncompromised position, like when you have it like this, you really only need that part to be shielded if you have your hand down here. So, like, it's not the best thing to use, but also, I mean, look at the size of this hand set compared to the ones on the Prick 77. So, it would be good for the Prick for sure, and this works too. I just have a little rubber band tied on it, and there you go. It's pretty good waterproofing. And I showed you guys earlier how I put my personal items in it. Yeah, I mean, I have some spent rounds here, but that doesn't do much to show you. I can just put anything in here. I mean, you know, just put that in, wrap it up, snap the corner. I'm not going to snap it for a YouTube video, but because I don't have an infinite amount. But we will be using them in a short film. They will make an appearance for sure, and it will be somewhat obvious how to use them there. But I just wanted to make kind of a short video that kind of explained them, just because on YouTube I never saw any videos about it. I saw one guy make a video where he was asking his comment section to explain it, and one guy explained what they were used for. But not everybody's going to be looking in the comments, so I might as well make a video on it. And then, yeah, I think that was all the videos that were made on it that were really on the topic. But either way, I decided to make a video on it, and yeah, it's kind of a sporadic, all over the place video. I didn't plan a script for it, but, it's Friday, and I have nothing to do yet, so let's make a video, right? And I think that's all I have to go over for today. Yeah, we'll do a collection tour later at some point when I have the time to make sure everything's in the right place, so I get everything in the video, hopefully. And then a World War II one, and hopefully some more World War II content. I have plenty of World War II items that I can go through that are way more unique than my Vietnam items, simply because I've been collecting that so much longer. So I have a lot of personal items, medals, and all kinds of stuff for World War II, more than just combat gear. So yeah, we will be making more videos in the future, World War II and Vietnam, definitely, because Vietnam has been really interesting me lately. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you guys. Probably next video will be a short film, unless it gets postponed to next week and I have to do more videos like this before it happens. So I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have fun in the boonies. See you guys later.